Hi there, I'm Tiffani Helberg. I am so thrilled to welcome you to this edition of ChamberSOUTH Spotlight. I'm a proud board member, and today we have Pedro Bobea from US Floors joining me. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. So Pedro, you're a very interesting person. You're an Army vet, you're a contractor. What else do you want people to know about you?
So basically, I recently just got my license. I'm an Army vet, as you said. I love tile, I love flooring, I love everything that comes along with home remodels and construction. So I love the process.
So home remodeling can be very daunting, especially for somebody like me. So tell us all the things that you guys offer and how you help make that process a little less daunting.
Yeah, well, the beauty about us is that we're direct importers. So with us, the best price is what you're going to see. There's no middleman in between us. I'm a contractor, so we offer in-house counsel. I can do everything from A to Z right now. We also offer countertops, kitchens, so we're really truly a one-stop shop currently. And it's beauty to say that you come in and everything is in-house. You know, people come to your house with our shirts on. There's nobody else. You know what I mean?
No outside folks that you guys are hiring.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, good. And this is a family-owned business that you guys take great pride in. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so my mother-in-law started it in the early 2000s. She's been around for almost 30 years, you know, coming in and out of stores, and she finally started up her own showroom. And I joined the business back in 2020, and my wife joined the business in 2022, but it's always been my mother-in-law's, of course. And it's been great, you know what I mean? Sometimes they say it's tough working with your family, but for us, it's a blessing. We love it.
That's cool. And so where is your main office?
So our main office is in Color Bay. My mother-in-law and my sister and my wife are there almost every day. My sister-in-law is also as well, and my uncle. He's there every day as well. Well, my uncle-in-law, their uncle.
That's cool.
I'm in Doral, where our main operations logistics is, where we import the containers and everything like that. So we have a very big warehouse in Doral, very small showroom. But our big showroom and our small warehouse is in US Floors in Color Bay.
And how many locations do you have?
We have 2 locations, just Doral and Color Bay right now.
Okay. So you just remodeled bathrooms, kitchens. What? Tell me about that.
We do everything. I mean, bathrooms are kind of our bread and butter. Flooring's our bread and butter. It's kind of what we were, you know, kind of raised on. But we can do everything: kitchen, pools, resurfacing pools, outdoor areas, outdoor kitchens. We're really multifaceted right now, and it's a great place to come in and kind of get anything done. Even if you are unsure what you need, you know, my wife, she's an interior designer as well, so she can really help with almost anything. You know what I mean? You can go there with no vision, and she will create that vision for you.
That's good to know. That's a good combo together, right? And so I know as a homeowner looking to get things done during the pandemic, suddenly the prices went to insanity. Are we still there, or have they come back down?
The prices have definitely come down. What fluctuates, at least with home goods a lot, is import costs and freight costs. So the prices were very expensive in COVID. You know, spaces and ships were very expensive, and you know, sometimes we were paying more for the actual freight to bring it over than the actual material. So of course our costs would go up. But now they kind of fluctuated down. So you're kind of seeing kind of a plateau right now. But with some issues that we're having with Indian tile, you know, we might see those prices go back up, or you know, Indian tile might be, you know, erased from the actual market.
You mean tile created in India?
India and brought over, which is usually the more affordable option. They still have very nice stuff, but it's kind of the affordable option. Spain is a little bit more expensive, but you know, if that gets out, you know, we're kind of just stuck with Spanish and Italian tile right now, and Brazilian. But Brazilian is kind of more on the expensive side as well.
What's the highest end tile that you have?
The highest end tile is probably going to be our porcelain slabs. They're 48 by 103. 6 millimeter, very thin. They're perfect for countertops, for floors, for bathroom walls, and that's kind of like our coup de grace, our masterpiece almost.
I think another challenge South Florida homeowners are so familiar with is timelines, right? Contractors come in and say, yeah, I can do this in a couple of weeks, and then like 4 months later, you're still like, for the love of God, when is this going to be done?
Yeah.
How are you different?
Well, that's always a challenge. Construction is one of those things that, you can go in a project and say, okay, we're going to finish in 2 months. We open it up and there's plumbing issues. Adds another couple weeks. But the beauty about us is that we're really in-house. You know what I mean? So I know what our installers are doing every day. I know what happens with this project. So I can give you an accurate timeline. And I'm not saying that we're always gonna, hit our timelines and hit every timeline accurately, but I will always be communicative. I can tell you, look, we had an issue at Project A. My installers are going to be there, a week later,
Sure. What should people know when they begin a big project? What guidance do you have for them?
Patience. Get ready to talk a lot to me and my wife because we're going to call you for everything. It's very ironed out in the details. We like to get everything from point A to point Z talked about prior. So when we're actually in the project, there's no guesswork. It's, we know exactly what trim you want, what kind of cut you want, if you want circular or square, rectangle or square, if you want a tub, if you want a shower. We don't want no guesswork. We want it, written down from plan A to plan Z.
I think in the last couple decades, people have really tried to embrace the DIY, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on people doing it themselves?
I love DIY. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's not YouTube channel, but my youtube.com. It's always, working on my truck. If my wife is like, hey, we should do this, I'm looking it up immediately on YouTube. So I don't have always all the answers, but YouTube definitely does. So I'm big on DIY. And actually, we're going to start bringing in workshops into US Floors in our showroom. So those DIYers, even seasoned contractors, people that are just in the industry, want to see new tools, kind of ways to do things, even from tiling, from doing trims, everything. We're going to try and get all those workshops in there so everybody can come in a nice area with food, lunch, a nice atmosphere where they can learn from a seasoned professional and a manufacturer of these things.
That's cool. Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Anything that you think people should know that they don't know about US Floors?
Anything that people don't know, I would say that, I know we say it a lot, but we're a family-run business. Mm-hmm. We truly all love what we do. You're going to find us there. It's open 7 days a week. Our warehouse is open on Monday through Saturday up until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. You can come pick up the same day. And as far as, something that people may not know, we're kind of towel nerds. So it's kind of weird to say that we really truly love what we do. You know what I mean? When somebody tells me or they tell me a new size, we're talking, or a new color coming out, it's almost like, for me, it's like a new shoe coming out, or, something new, that you love, a new car or something like that. For me, that's how I feel when I see, new trends coming out from Spain or Italy.
Well, that's helpful because, I go into a tile store and I'm overwhelmed. There's just too many choices. How do you pick, right? I want white. Well, there's 5 gazillion whites, mm-hmm. right? But every white and mm-hmm. every intricacy of how it's going to fit in the house. And that's very helpful.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Do you sometimes go to houses where people have attempted to do it themselves and say, let me help you with that?
Yeah. Actually, last year we had that. Somebody started tiling their house. And they made it to about halfway, and they realized, look, I'm not cut out for the job. So we went in. Luckily, they bought it from us. It's actually a friend of ours. And we said, no problem. We ripped out what they did because we want to start fresh. Sure. And we fixed it for them, at keeping the costs low. I was even there to help them some of the days. So it was nice, you know what I mean? But if you do it yourself and you didn't get really done correctly, come on by and we'll take care of you.
That's cool. And if they are looking for you to help them with a project, do you suggest you do one small thing at a time or look at it from the bigger picture? Yeah,
I would say definitely start with a small thing, kind of build that confidence. If you want to do an epoxy, re-epoxy your vanities, it's very simple to do. It takes about 10 minutes, and then you have that confidence. You kind of have that touch, that feel to the next project. Maybe you want to, redo your baseboards, which is a very simple project, or paint. You know what I mean? Start with something small that if you mess up, nobody's going to really see it, and build that confidence in that next bigger project.
Cool. Pedro Bobea from US Floors. Thank you for joining us today. Thanks for telling us about the world of home construction, which we all know can be daunting. So check out US Floors, contact Pedro, and start beautifying your own homes today. And we hope that you will join us at Chamber South. We have plenty of networkers and events that help connect you with the business leaders in our community. It's a great time. It's good networking, and we also build friendships here. Thanks for watching.